Welcome to aminacademy.com. In GMAT, let us do quantitative practice test. In that, let us do the problems regarding data sufficiency. Look at these examples. Which store has a greater discount, that is store A or store B? Here, the statement 1 is store B has 20% of all items. Store A has 20% of all items. Here, we cannot compare which store is greater discount, because here only the discount percentage is given in both, discount percentage in one of all items, but there is no information about what items, what price. So one is, the statement one is not enough. Then store, second statement, store A has $20 of all items, means every items have $20 discount, he says, but here also there is no information about what's the price of all items. So the statement 1 and statement 2, by using any statement we cannot solve this problem. So the option is E, means both statement is not enough to solve. Next question is x plus 1 is a factor of 12. The statement 1 is x plus 1 is an even and x plus 1 is a factor of 2 and 3. Here, suppose factor of 12, we know that it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, like here, and 12. This is a factor of 12, we know that. In that, first statement is x plus 1 is an even. Here, even numbers are, we can say 2, 4, 6, 8, and like that. In this, the statement 1 says x plus 1 is even number. Here, that 2 is a factor, okay, of 12, 4 is okay, 6 is okay, but 8 is not a factor of 12, 10 is not a factor of 12, like that. Even it is even number, it's not a factor. So statement 1 is not enough. That statement 2, x plus 1 is a factor of both 2 and 3. Here, any number is a factor of 2 and 3 together, that means it must be a factor of 12. Suppose for example, so take 6. 6 is a factor of 2 as well as it's a factor of 3, means, so 6 is a factor of 2 and 3, also 6 is a factor of 12. Here, that means B, the statement option B is correct, which means only the statement 2 is sufficient to solve, but not, statement 2 is sufficient to solve but not 1. So option B. Next question, what is the value of x here? First statement, 22 is lesser than 3x plus 1 is lesser than 28. First, left side of the thing state 28 is lesser than 3x plus 1, which gives 22 minus 1 is lesser than 3x, that is 21 lesser than 3x, therefore 7 is lesser than x here, because 21 divided by 3 is 7. Here, this right side is 3x plus 1 is lesser than 28. From that, we can say 3x equal 28 minus 1 is 27, and which gives x equal lesser than 20. 27 divided by 3 is 9. So here the value of x is between 7 and 9. Here the statement 1 is individually enough to solve. What about that statement 2? X is an integer. Here this says x is lesser than 9 and x is greater than 9. means even 7.5, 7.9, 8.5 also included in this statement. Means between 7 and 9 we can say a lot of numbers, but the statement 2 says x is an integer. So here means statement 2 together with statement 1 is sufficient and answer is conclusively 1 value. Means here we can say this option is C. The option C says option C says individually means that means this C means here we can say the result that x is the number between 7 and 9. The statement 1 is not sufficient, but statement 2 together with statement 1 is sufficient. Statement 1 and 2 together is sufficient. So we can get the value, that is look here, the problem can be solved by using statement 1 and statement 2 together, but not only statement 1 or 2. Means here both statement is required to solve this problem. So option C for 54. Next question 55. Here x and y are consecutive even integers. What is the value of xy? Here x plus y is 98, so we can get it two numbers which two even consecutive even numbers, even integers, to get sum is 98. So 48 and 50, suppose x is 48, y is 50, or vice versa, x is 50 or y is 48. So both adding means 48 plus 50 equal to 98. Therefore we can find from these numbers 48 multiplied by 50 we can solve, we can find the value. But statement 2 says y minus x is 2. Here there are lot of chances for that, so we cannot solve. Means y is, suppose here y is 8, x is 6, that is 8 minus 6 is 2, y is 10, x is 8, so 10 minus 8 is 2, like. So particularly we cannot get the value of x and y, so that statement 2 is not enough to solve. Therefore option A means only statement 1 is enough to solve, but not 2. Next question, what is the numerical value of x square minus 25? We know that x square minus 25 is x plus 5 into x minus 5, which means 5 square is 25. Here is x minus 5 is 3. X minus 5 is 3 means we can find the value of x square minus 25. Means here the first statement says instead of x minus 5 we can use it 3, that is x plus 5 into 3, which is equal 3x plus 15. Means x square minus 25 value you can find as by using this concept 3x plus 15 you got. Now 4 minus x equal to 5. 4 minus x equal to 5. Here from that we can get x, here that is, here x go that side, that is x plus 5 equal 4. X plus 5 equal to 4. Then numerical value they are asking. So here first statement also says x minus 5 equal to 3. So we get 3x plus 15 only. It's not a numerical. Also the second thing is x plus 5 equal to 4. Therefore x squared minus 5, you can say instead of x plus 5 you can write 4 into x minus 5. Here also you can say 4x minus 20. Then option C means both together we need, means at same time you have to consider the statement 1 and statement 2, then only you can solve. Means x minus 5 equal to 3 and x plus 5 equal to 4, then x squared minus 5 equal to 4 into 3 is 4 into 3 is 12. So the value of x squared minus 25 equal to 12 you can get by using both statement together. So option C. Next, a rectangular courtyard with whole number dimension has an area of 60 square meters. Find the length of the courtyard. Here the courtyard with the whole numbers dimension area is area have 60 meters squared. Find the length of the courtyard. What the first statement is, the width is 2 more than the twice the length. Means we can solve it. Suppose width is x. For first statement, width is x and width is 2 more than the twice the length of the width into 2 more than the width is 2 more than twice the length. Therefore suppose width is x, then length also I can find, because the first condition is okay, that is by using the first condition that width is 2 more than the twice the length, so we can solve for finding the length. That statement 1 is enough. But statement 2, the length of diagonal of your courtyard is 13 meters. This here with using the diagonal we cannot find the length or breadth by using area. Means the area. So here we cannot find by using the statement 2. Therefore the option D means only the statement option D is where therefore here by using length of the diagonal also we can find, which means if length of diagonal divides the triangle in two congruent triangles, from that also we can solve. That means option D means option D says therefore option D here, which can be solved for sufficient. Therefore we can say individually statement 1 or statement 2 is individually enough to solve the problem. We have done. Please subscribe our YouTube channel.